I'm good, thanks. How are you doing?
All great, all great. So let's start from the beginning. Like we really have got to know Luke from Rock On.
Yes.
I mean, you've started long back, but I think Rock On has been defining, I think, movie somewhere for you.
Yeah, I think it brought me back to a whole new audience all over again. Although my first film that I ever did was something called Bombay Boys, which was way back in 1998 with Kaizad Gustad. Uh, that was during my VJing days with Channel V. But Rock On kind of brought me back to a whole new generation, a whole new audience. So that was really interesting.
So after Rock On, I mean, I think it's been a long while. Banjo came, and you've been busy. We've heard doing a lot of concerts and a lot of shows around. Share some of your experience about these. I mean, you've been an actor, you've been a VJ, a musician. So how do you manage? Firstly, how do you manage all these things?
Well, I guess each and every opportunity presents itself in its own way, and then you have to deal with it in its own time. So trying to you know make time for each and everything अपने आप समय बन जाता है अगर आप passionate enough हो तो. So between Rock On and Banjo, which was my most recent release, uh, I got into producing and directing my own films as well also. तो 2004 में एक छोटी सी फिल्म आई थी 13th फ्लोर जो मैंने को प्रोड्यूसर को डायरेक्ट की विद पूरब कोहली एंड संध्या मृदुल. देन इन 2013 मैंने एक और फिल्म को प्रोड्यूसर को डायरेक्ट की which was Rise of the Zombie, जो इंडिया की पहली zombie origin film थी. It came out before Go Goa Gone. So I've been trying to keep myself busy with developing my own projects as well also as a producer and director, and at the same time working as an actor in whatever opportunity it presents to me. तो फिल्में आती हैं या फिर प्ले आता है और ऑफ कोर्स म्यूज़िक तो मेरा बैकबोन रह ही चुका है तो कॉन्सर्ट्स और परफॉर्मेंसेस तो चलती रहती है. So yes, I guess as and when each opportunity presents itself, I guess उसको करने का अपने अपना एक समय निकल ही जाता है.
Fantastic. Um, I just want to know, Luke, कि लोगों को ऐसे लगता है कि Luke is definitely not from India. How do you really manage? आप कैसे you can manage? What is the experience with these people on that?
Well, I can't really change the way I look, but at least through language and through communication with people like you, I can explain the fact that yes, maybe I don't look Indian, but at the end of the day मैं यहीं का पला बड़ा हूँ तो मैं उतना ही हिंदुस्तानी हूँ जितने आप सब हैं और मौक़े भी उसी तरह की मैं उसी तरह की मौक़ों के मैं खोज में हूँ. So yes, explaining the explanation then comes through because then I have to explain that my great grandfather was Irish and my mother's side was Italian and my grandmother's side was British. तो हालांकि heritage तो international रही है लेकिन of course born and brought up in India and in Bombay particularly तो हिंदुस्तानी तो हूँ ही लेकिन उससे कहीं ज़्यादा मैं बम्बईया हूँ तो तो बस ये तो यस इट बिकम्स सो मोस्ट ऑफ द टाइम पीपल थिंक कि यार तुम ऐसे दिखते हो तो तुम इस तरह की रोल्स नहीं कर पाओगे तुम इस तरह की लैंग्वेज नहीं बोल पाओगे.
And I sorry to say, but I think
या
आपने बैंजो में I think मराठी भी थोड़ा बोला है. Is it
हाँ
right?
यस तो थोड़ी तो मराठी भी बिकॉज महाराष्ट्र में रह के मेरे काफ़ी महाराष्ट्रियन फ्रेंड्स हैं रह चुके हैं और आए दिन लोगों से मिलते रहता हूँ जो जिनके साथ मैं मराठी में बात करता हूँ तो यस तो एक और भाषा भी है मेरे अंदर जो जिसका एक्सप्लोरेशन अभी तक हुआ नहीं है तो होपफुली वो भी हो जाएगा.
Superb, superb. So, मतलब आप any funny incident जो आप मुझे बता सकते हैं कि you had with some fan moment or where people like think and and you react in a different way with your looks and something very funny you can
Yeah,
share.
of course. In fact, every time I walk down any of the touristy areas, I my college was in Kolaba, I'm Elphinstone College. So after college or during college, whatever, we would generally go out and hang out at Kolaba, and of course I still do. तो जब भी मैं कोलाबा कॉलेज से गुजरता हूँ एटलीस्ट 4-5 लोग तो मेरे पास आते ही हैं कुछ ना कुछ बेचने के लिए चाहे वो वो ही क्यों ना हो. So generally then so they think they can try and sell anything to me. तो मैं हिंदी में फिर सिर्फ 2 शब्द बोलता हूँ उनको और फिर वो वहाँ से गायब हो जाते हैं और वो 2 शब्द हैं चल भाग.
That's funny. That's amazing.
So yeah.
So yeah. So how has been the experience like for you as an actor like and I mean people have really I think it's difficult now for you to walk on the roads and people really like look at you and say this is Luke. Okay, we know him from a very
kind of, yes. I mean, a lot more people kind of recognize me, and they've seen the films on television, on digital media, or even on screen as well also, and they all kind of like appreciative of the efforts that I've made and the contribution that I've made as well also, and the good part is that even in those films, there's been given no backstory given or no justification of given that of the way I look. So it's just taken at face value of the character that ये तो इंडियन ही है, इसकी कोई पीछे की कहानी नहीं है. तो रॉकॉन में रॉब का जो कैरेक्टर था वो रॉब ही था वो. कोई किसी ने सवाल नहीं उठाया कि वो ऐसा क्यों दिखता है और वो इनके साथ कैसे वगैरह वगैरह. Similarly with Banjo as well also, the role of Mikey, who was there, he's just there on the streets of Bombay, साउंड रिकॉर्डिंग ले रहा है वगैरह, और वो इस बैंड को सुनता है, बैंजो बैंड पार्टी को सुनता है, और फिर उनको ढूंढने निकल जाता है. तो द गुड पार्ट इज दैट जो काम मुझे मिला है उसकी कोई जस्टिफिकेशन नहीं रही है बिकॉज ऑफ द वे आई लुक. इट्स जस्ट बीन एस्टेब्लिश दैट ये है बंदा और लोगों ने एक्सेप्ट किया है, तो वो अच्छी बात है. एंड ऑफ कोर्स बिकॉज ऑफ my performances through my concerts and my music, of course, I'm reaching out to also the young audience and all kinds of audiences. So yes, एक acceptance है, एक कुछ हद तक एक exposure भी है, but over exposure नहीं है thankfully. तो I guess वो भी थोड़ा वो हो जाएगा.
Nice, that's good. आप अभी दिखे थे recently even in Rock On 2. So I think it was a reunion kind of. आप सभी को मिले थे, the whole team
एक
of Rock On 2.
yes. It was a one song in the film. You know what I mean is the name of the song. तो एक आई थिंक कहानी में एक पार्ट था जहाँ पर पूरा ढूंढने निकलता है आदित्य की कैरेक्टर को, जो फरहान की कैरेक्टर है, और वो चलते चलते वो सोचते रहता है और फिर उसको ये गाना याद आता है कि हमने एक परफॉर्मेंस की थी एक वेडिंग के लिए, और फिर दैट इज़ द सॉन्ग इन द फिल्म. तो यस, इट वाज अ काइंड ऑफ अ रियूनियन, एंड काफ़ी सोशल मीडिया पे भी काफ़ी छाया रहा वो. फरहान ने हम सब चारों की फिल्म फ़ोटो ट्वीट की और इंस्टाग्राम पे भी डाला, तो बहुत अच्छा लगा. Of course, it's good fun to meet the guys always, but then everybody is now so busy, तो इतनी मुलाकातें भी नहीं हो पाती हैं. But I guess जब होती है तो अच्छी होती है.
That's amazing. And I think with Rock On 2 recently with Banjo also, how is it like, one side you have like a complete Marathi culture, and you working associated with Nargis was very close, your role.
Yes,
So
we had a lot of scenes together. Yes.
yeah. So how did you really explain Nargis? The entire, I mean, I don't know if उनको मराठी आती है, उनको हिंदी.
मराठी नहीं, उनको ज़रा भी नहीं आती है.
अच्छा.
इनफैक्ट रवि सर जो फिल्म के डायरेक्टर हैं, रवि यादव, हमारे जो भी सीन्स थे तो रवि साहब would explain the scenes to her, the emotion and everything, all that stuff. And although Nargis had a dialogue coach as well also, so that she could learn the words phonetically, but फिर भी at the time of the scene तो nobody can be there, so it's just me and her. हाँ, तो रवि साहब would say माइकी, you would call me माइकी, तू संभाल लेना यार उसको. तो सीन करने के पहले मैं और नरगिस रिहर्स करते थे, उसको मैं हर एक शब्द का एक न्यूएंस समझाता था, एंड देन फिर वो किसी तरह से वो लाइन याद करके वो बोल देती थी वो.
Superb. And Ritesh के साथ भी I think आपके काफी scenes रहे. So
जी.
how you all speak मराठी में, Ritesh Deshmukh, and आप हिंदी में बात करते.
Well, Ritesh was surprised to know that I can be as Marathi as I want to be as well also. So yes, I mean there were times when there was it was quite a Marathi crew as well also. So everybody would talk and everybody would have conversations. We'd all have lunches and dinners together during the breaks in the shooting. So it was always good fun. So Ritesh is a cool guy. He's a absolutely chilled out guy, and he sticks to his job, and he comes and does the best that he always does. And it was great working with him as well.
Superb. So I mean, we really look forward that your future projects you come and do a lot of Marathi roles. So any chances of doing a Marathi film is in pipeline?
Well, in fact, there was talk because when Ravi sir also got to know that I can speak Marathi well and things like that, so he says, "मैं plan कर रहा हूँ एक Marathi picture plan कर रहा हूँ." I said, "Sir, your forte is Marathi films, and he's made lots of legendary films as we know, Natarang and Bal Gandharv and stuff like that." So I told him, "Sir, आपण कधी मराठी चित्रपट करताय तो मला काहीतरी एक chance द्या." So he was like, yes, of course. So in fact, I think he's planning a big film on Shivaji Maharaj. So you never know.
Superb. That's amazing. So I think what, Luke, more than what people perceive, I think your look is I think the best part. That the look you can do Hindi and Marathi, and I'm sure you're gonna do many languages. You can work there too.
Send me a ticket and I'm there.
So super
Just
star
send me a
comedy.
ticket.
Amazing.
No, no,
Okay.
if good old Rajnikant Saab, who is Shivaji Rao Gaikwad,
Yeah,
can
true.
make it, then हम तो बस 1% है, उसके 0.01% है, तो
Actually.
कुछ तो कहीं ना कहीं तो रोशनी है कुछ.
Amazing, amazing. So I think we can't leave you. First, I need to listen something. हमें हमारे viewers को कुछ something what Luke loves to listen or you would like to
Um,
play for listeners.
I don't know, अभी क्या क्या सुनाऊँ मैं. ओके चलो मैं तुमको रॉक ऑन टू का ही गाना सुना लेता हूँ जो जिसमें मैं हूँ, जो फरहान ने गाया है ऑफ कोर्स, लेकिन काफ़ी लोग कहते हैं कि मेरी और फरहान की आवाज़ भी मिलती जुलती है, तो थोड़ा बहुत फॉर्मुलैरिटी भी होगा आपको. सुन लो मेरा कहना, यूं ही मिलते रहना, कल जहाँ मिले थे कल वहीं मिलेंगे. छोड़ो तुम ये बातें क्यों ये पूछती हो, मैं वर्ड्स भूल गया हूँ, लेकिन जो भी तुम कहो, जो भी हम कहें, कहना वो हो, कल जो मैं कहें तो ये सोता हूँ. You know what I mean. Let's do another one.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Take another
Forgot the
song
words,
if
yeah.
possible और कोई
Which
गाना.
is the song to sing? Cut करना जरा.
And this person, no, she's a young girl of the same age. So she's like, yeah, 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 yeah. हाँ, you choose which song?
I'll do one classic song. चलो.
Which line?
जिंदगी कैसी है पर. At least
Anything you want to speak on George Michael?
that's a recognizable. Yeah, sure, if you want. If that'll go out.
George Michael वाला audience नहीं है.
नहीं है ना, तो
Then
रहने दो
we
ना.
will leave it
तो
here.
रहने दो.
Roll, as you ready.
ओके एक बहुत ही क्लासिक सॉन्ग है, अपने ज़माने की बहुत हिट रही है, मन्ना डे साहब की आवाज़ में. ऑफ कोर्स मैं तो जस्टिस नहीं कर पाऊंगा, लेकिन कोशिश ज़रूर करूंगा. जिंदगी कैसी है पहेली हाय, कभी ये हंसाए कभी ये रुलाए. थैंक यू वेरी मच.
Superb. That's amazing. So thank you so much, Luke, for coming. And I need to. I think our listeners, our viewers, need to have one last dialogue from you. Anything from Banjo or Rock On. एक dialogue आपका कोई भी.
एक डायलॉग.
एक कोई Rock On का एक Banjo का.
ठीक है. रॉकन में एक बहुत छोटी सी लाइन है जहाँ पर मैं अर्जुन के कैरेक्टर को बोलता हूँ when I'm trying to reunite the band. So it's a very short line. The line is, and which is it's a line that I really believe in as well also. The line is, जिंदगी सबको दूसरा मौका नहीं देती जो, अगर उसे आना होगा तो वो आएगा.
ये and from Banjo, any one dialogue Banjo का आप बताइए. I think एक बहुत famous dialogue है. मुझे तो बहुत पसंद है. I don't know which you like.
Which one is it?
मेरा favorite है वो थाने का है. But whichever yours.
हाँ, that is also my favorite. This is also again is what I am. So चलो एक बेंजो वाली डायलॉग है. ठाणे ब्रो, तेरे और मेरे बीच का फर्क सिर्फ कपड़े और रंग का है, नहीं तो तेरे जैसा टपोरी तो अपन भी है.
That's superb. Yeah, that was Luke Kelly. Thank you
Thank
so
you.
much, Luke, for giving us time and speaking to us.
My pleasure, absolutely. Thank you.
Thank you. Thanks a lot. Hello? Yeah, yeah. Sita, let's connect you with Benjo straight. I'll just call you in 2 minutes. Yeah, bye. Thanks, boys. हो गया इनका और कुछ हमें बाकी लाइट लेना. हाँ, कितने मिनट?
Oh, sorry. So this interview is happening where?
This one, the one going ahead, it's for one music portal.
Okay, but here in Bombay only.
Online portal.
Okay.
Online portal. I'm going to do one of your finalists, one interview, mostly next week, for UK and Singapore and one more country. Radio, we'll do from here.